13th of December 2013. That is the new deadline set by the government for the switch off of the analog television broadcast signal. According to the government, residents of Nairobi will be the first to migrate.
The switch off will be a phased process in order to allow for smooth transition. 30th March 2014, Mombasa, Malindi, Nyeri, Meru, Kisumu, Webuye. 30th June 2014, in all other sites in the country.
The question is not announcing a date and compelling people to switch off with you. The real problem is about whether Kenyans can afford the set-top boxes.
At risk, however, is access to television for millions of Kenyans who cannot afford to purchase the set-top boxes required to migrate from the analog to the digital platform. For instance, there are 5 million television sets in the country, but only 170,000 set-top boxes have been purchased so far.
The main reason is actually the fact that Kenyans will not be able to afford the set-top boxes. This country's justice system must decide whether we want to enrich a few Kenyans who have already brought in set-top boxes, and they want to cash on what is called an emergency kind of crisis that can't be allowed.
We considered the fact that in the month of December, during the festival mood, people would be able to purchase the set-top boxes as opposed to any other month where they would be involved in school fees issues and so on and so forth.
Apart from the cost, there is also the challenge posed to free-to-air television stations, as the local digital platform market has no free-to-air option and is operated by pay TV companies that charge Kenyans for the service. Media owners have appealed to the government to issue them with a third license to enable them offer the service for free, but the government remains adamant that it will issue the license on a competitive basis.
The Cabinet Secretary was very clear on this, that we shall go through an open tendering process, and this process will filter those who would be capable of providing the service, and we are not sure who would be able to win the tender at this particular point in time. But it would be good if the media owners won.
So the danger is over 3/4 of people who are viewing TVs within Nairobi will definitely be off air. They'll have blank screens. That will also have a lot of implications. Who would want to advertise, for example, on TVs?
If effected, Kenya would become the second East African country to migrate to the digital platform after Tanzania, which has temporarily reverted to the analog system of broadcast, with over 60% of Tanzanians having no access to television as they cannot purchase the set-top boxes. Henry Gedaiga, Citizen Business.